Hello everyone. I haven't posted in a while, and I would like to be talking to you about my solar setup. Like, do you really need more solar panels? Do you need more batteries, Or maybe how to change the brake and repack the bearing, or maybe make sure how you torque your axle and wet bolts, and also how to grease your wet bolts and all this area down here. But no, instead I gotta talk about a broken jack, as you see. So everything started right here when I was trying to leveling the RV, and I started getting LF out of stroke error right here, and I could not level the RV. I called Brinkley and Lippert on the phone, and after a while on the phone and a couple of tests here and there, the guy from Lippert didn't know what was going on. But I'm gonna give you a few points that gonna guide you a little bit of how to diagnose what is the problem here, to give you some common sense hint that I learned out of my call with the Lippert technician. First, if this is for some reason stop working, the first thing you want to do is you come right here to the front bay, and those are the fuses for each of the jacks, in this case left front right here on this corner right here. You want to check that that fuse is good, and in my case that fuse it was good. In my case this was moving, it was extending, but until certain point, after certain point stop, and I click the button again and it move a little bit and stop, and I move a little bit and stop, and at some point just stop holding any weight. As soon as I put weight on this leg, stop. So what else you gotta do to check what is the problem? Right here at the top you have a cover. You remove this cover, and with a wrench, so you try to move the legs. In my case it was stuck, it wasn't moving. So the next thing that I did is I removed this bolt right here and the other bolt at the other side, and I removed the motor out of here, and I pressed the button to run the motor, and the motor was running fine. Then I tried with a wrench with the motor out of here, and it was moving freely. So that tells me that this jack right here somewhere inside is stuck, and I put it back because it was moving freely, so it wasn't the motor. And I tried again, and at some point it started moving a little bit, and with the wrench, and at some point it gets stuck again. So like I said, that tells me that this jack is the problem. So, and here is the jack leg to replace the one that I believe is the problem. You have two options. You have the option of buying the leg by itself, or you have the option of buying the complete assembly, that is the leg with the motor. Of course, it's more expensive if you buy the leg with the motor. It's really hard to find in the Lippert website the leg by itself, because on the parts number of the Ground Control 3.0 only show you the motor by itself, and it only show you the complete assembly, meaning the leg with the motor, both. They don't give you like a number for only the leg. So I'm gonna leave the reference number in the description below so you can find it. This one I bought it from eTrailer.com, not sponsored by eTrailer by any means. I pay for this. I wish, but no, I have to pay for this. And I bought it from eTrailer because it was faster to get this LED from eTrailer than order it directly from Lippert, and I need it right away, right? On Amazon, you can find the leg with the motor, and I'm also gonna leave a link in the description below if you wanna find it faster that way. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna replace this leg, and hoping that that fixes the problem with that jack, that is not holding any weight. The RV almost dropped when I was trying to level the RV, but it's not gonna drop, don't get scared. It's just scary, but it's not gonna happen. Each leg of this jack, each of these jack legs, can hold up to 5,000 pounds. And this RV on the front, the the weight on the front is like 3,000 pounds, 3,200 around that weight. So you should be fine with one leg, but of course you want both legs. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to replace this. Let's go over there to see what we need to do. So what we're gonna be doing here is very simple. First thing, you just unplug the plugs, you know, no power. Then you unscrew this here, and there is another screw on the other side. Once you unscrew these screws, this come up and you remove the motor. Ideally, so you have more space, you remove this propane tank out of here so you have more space to work. Then you remove these nuts here, this nut down here, and that should give you release of this leg, and you just take it out, you put the other one back. Make sure that these notches have like these notches here and down here looks like they are resting on the back of on something, or just try to put it as it is right here and right down here, you see. Then once you start tying down this nut here, make sure you have at least 2.5 inches here, exactly 2.5 inches between these two, and that should be tight enough to hold the legs, and you're good to go. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Well, I have a little bit of problem right now. Look at this. Whoever installed this decided to install it going out this way, and that's a problem. Oh crap, look at this. Now I may need to make a hole here to be able to get it out. Hope that I don't lose the bolt inside there, and then I need to patch it. But it's the only way, because I don't have another screw like this one. If I had another one, I probably would cut this one and I put it there, but man, it's not coming out. I may need to, like I said, make a hole here and put it out and patch it. It's just ridiculous. Let's keep going. For the record, this is the other side. This is the right front jack. Look, you see the bolt is on this side, so you can put a wrench there, and then after you put the wrench, you can pull the bolt out this way. So this one is right, the one on top is installed right too also. I don't know why in the other side they put the head on this side. It's just ridiculous. And this is what I had to do. I had to make a hole there, had to patch it later to be able to push this far enough. Now I'm gonna try to get it out of here to, when I install the new jack, I can install it from the head on this side, and don't have this problem ever again. Okay, here is the new jack connected. Make sure when you tie this, tie it down like tight, that at least you have in here between this gap 2.5 inches. Okay, the same at the bottom. It's gonna be tight. Now we need to put the motor, connect the plug, and test it and see. Okay, after you install the jack, you want to rehome all the jacks to technically like reset it to zero. Not level it, is to reset the extension of the jacks to zero here in the memory of the panel. So what you want to do is you want to go to manual level, click enter. Then you're gonna extend the front like 6 inches. You're gonna count like until probably like 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're gonna do the same thing with the back jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. You stop right there and then you turn it off, turn it on, and you're gonna push retract and hold it until you start hearing the jacks retracting, and you let go. There you go. So now all the jacks are going up, they're moving up, and that should reset all the jack to home. Now when you go to auto level the RV, it should work. No more LF out of stroke error or any other error, hopefully. So if you find this video helpful, click the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.